Welcome you into Lake City tonight here on Kick 106.7. Casey Miners joined alongside Dave Burks tonight for a big Class A District 7 football game tonight here on a Kick 106.7. We're in the Mackey Motors tailgate for you guys. Mackey Motors of Lake City, recipient of that GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running together. Let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City and at MackeyMotors.com. Dave, it's senior night tonight. It's a big motivation for the kids tonight, but also a win tonight clinches you in a spot for the playoffs coming up in a couple of weeks.
Well, that's what makes this year, this time of year so special, is just the fact that, you're starting to see how the district alignment is, and you know what you got to do to take care of your business. So games are big, and weather's great, so going to be a good night for football.
We will step away for the national anthem. We'll be back with a kickoff and starting lineups here coming up on a Kick 106.7.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Here at the Lake City Drive-In, let us make you a meal or snack that you'll love. We have an amazing menu with something for everyone. People love our roasted chicken and our juicy burgers. And ice cream is delicious at any time of the year. Check out our Facebook and look for our daily specials. The Lake City Drive-In is open 7 days a week. Come in or call ahead and use the drive-thru. 464-3005, the Lake City Drive-In, located on Main Street across from the high school in Lake City.
Nothing better exemplifies teamwork than the hard work and dedication of our local area student athletes. The same can be said for the team at Domino Motors in Sac City. Whether it's pre-owned or new, parts or service, Domino Motors has the expertise you don't just need but deserve. To see their full lineup or to view their weekly ad, visit them on Facebook today. Domino Motors, Sac City's ideal Chevy dealer and proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders.
National anthem just wrapping up here on a Kick 106.7. We'll give you those starting lineups real quick for you. For South Central Calhoun on their senior night, they will start along the offensive line. Sam Cardwell as well as Marshall Bunt, Max Hardy, Wyatt Merca, and Jason Peterson at quarterback tonight. For South Central Calhoun is Luke Patterson. I do expect to see Andrew Anderson tonight as well for South Central Calhoun coming in and playing quarterback. Coach Case told me earlier in the week that they will sub the two in tonight. It kind of depends on what the defense is showing for Panorama matchup-wise. The two tailbacks tonight will be Caleb Jewell and Hayden Sickrod. The fullback is Cole Higgins. Wide receiver-wise is Garrett Krause and Charlie Natras. For the Titans on the defensive side of the football, they will have a three-man front. The two D tackles will be Jace Peterson and a Wyatt Merca. The nose guard will be Adam Finley. At cornerbacks tonight will be Caleb Jewell and Grady Isaac. The four linebackers, two outsides, will be Garrett Krause and Evan Myers. The inside linebackers is Cole Higgins and Charlie Natras. And the two safeties today for the Titans is Luke Patterson and Andrew Anderson. For Panorama along their offensive line, they will start Emmett King, Cole Karstens, along with Joel Cooper, Adam Rokoltz, as well as Gabe Wagner. At the tight end today is Braden Minka, and then the two receivers is Leighton Ashworth and Reed Draper. The quarterback today for Panorama is Cruz Crandall. The two running backs is Austin Wagner and Connor Love. Looks like SCC will receive the kick. Panorama going to go ahead and kick. The Panthers come in 1-5 on the year. They lost 4 in a row at one point, beat Southwest Valley for their only district win, and then lost to Earlham last week. They lost to West Central Valley 28-21 to open the season, lost to IKM 20-0, lost to ACGC 42-11, and then lost to Wayne 38-12. won a couple weeks ago over Southwest Valley 14-0, then lost to Earlham last week 42-7. For SCC, they come in 3-3 on the year. They started the season 2-0 with the win over Pocahontas 35-12, and they beat Southwest Valley 43-6. They lost a couple there to Riverside 34-21, then ACGC 28-14 beat ICAM Manning 16-13 a couple weeks ago, and then lost at a district at West Hancock 47-0. I'm assuming that Panorama's going to kick, but we still have to do the coin flip as they had kids out on the field lining up for it. So we're assuming Panorama's going to kick to open up the game. As you saw the kickoff, kids kind of walk back off the field a little bit there.
Yeah, I think the coach decided, well, you're right out in the middle of the ceremonial flip. So, but I think you're right. I think Panorama will kick and South Central will receive.
SEC won this matchup last year 39-13. Titans with a win tonight, as we mentioned earlier, can lock up either the third or fourth spot depending on how stuff plays out next week, and they will be a playoff team for the second year in a row, coming out of a very tough district this year. I'm a firm believer that there are 5 playoff teams in this district, because ICAM Manning is a really good ball club, but likely going to miss the playoffs because of the tough district they play in. ACGC's been ranked in the top 5 all year. Riverside has come on really strong this year. Earlham also ranked in the top 10 right now, so a very tough district that SEC plays in. For them to be 3-3 shows how good of a football team SEC is.
Absolutely. It is. It's almost unusual to have that many highly rated all in one district, but I think that's also why the Athletic Association has it set up that your top 4 make it in case you have that district that is just loaded.
We are in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages and Carroll's Athletes. Refuel, recover, and perform. Live from Lake City here. Dave Burks, Casey Miners, South Central Calhoun going to open up. They will start with the football to start tonight. Hayden Stickrod, as well as, not sure who's back deep. I was given Caleb Jewell and Hayden Stickrod there for to receive, but it looks like, I can't tell if it's a 35.
Charlie Natras, 25.
I'm not sure. Is it a 35 or a 25? It looks a little too small to be Natras.
That's true, too.
It might be Warnberg back there to receive. Number 35 there for South Central Calhoun. But Hayden Stickrod, Panorama going to kind of, I've never seen that before, Dave. I don't know if I've ever seen that on a kickoff before. They sprinted to the line like they were going to do an onside kick. SEC in tight for, but they will spread out now, and the kick from McCrandle going to be a squib kick, and it's going to end up going out of bounds. Let's see if the Titans will take the field spot or if they will elect to have Panorama re-kick. It looks like they will take the good field position to start tonight's football game. Titans again coming in 3-3 on the year. They are 2-3 within Class A District 7. They will start with the football tonight. We'll give you that Titan offense again here real quick. Along the line, Sam Crandall, as well as Marshall Bunt, Max Hardy, Wyatt Merka, and Jace Peterson. The quarterback tonight is Luke Patterson. The 3 running backs is Caleb Jewell, Cole Higgins, Hayden Stickrod. Out at wide receiver is Garrett Krause, and Charlie Natras is the tight end for South Central Calhoun. Patterson brings his team to the line. He'll go under center. Full house T look here for South Central Calhoun. Higgins, Stickrod, and Jewell in the backfield. No receiver split out to either side of the field. They will hand it off to Stickrod to start tonight's ball game, and he's going to get maybe a yard, or might get back to the line of scrimmage. So a good stop there by Panorama will bring up, I believe, just a 2nd and 9 or maybe 2nd and 10 coming up here for South Central Calhoun.
Well, I think that's exactly what South Central has to do, is establish the run, and that's always been a tradition here. And, full house and linemen do your job and backs run hard.
They'll send Jewell in motion, coming across the left of the line of scrimmage. They'll hand it off to Higgins up the middle, and that play is going to be blown up in the backfield. No gain on the play, potentially losing a yard on the play was Cole Higgins, so it's going to bring up a 3rd and long. And Dave, you mentioned SEC wants to try to establish the ground game. We talked with Coach Case earlier in the week. He said he feels like that they can be physical on the ground, but we're seeing so far the first 2 plays, nothing was there.
Yeah, it was a great job by Panorama. I mean, they're getting defensive line penetration, linebackers are filling, and, 2 plays, no yardage.
Patterson going to be in the shotgun. Nobody back there with him. 5 receivers split out. He's going to look to go deep. He's got it. Cole Higgins downfield, and he's going to pick up a big first down. Titans convert on a 3rd and long, and they're going to have it just shy of the 30-yard line in plus territory. Good job there by Luke Patterson to find his receivers downfield. Cole Higgins gets the reception.
Yeah, that was an interesting pattern. I mean, it's just a go route. They had 5 receivers just all take off, run straight down the field, and all Patterson had to do was find somebody, and he did.
Going to hand it off to Caleb Jewell. He's going to bounce it out to the left, and he will go out of bounds. He's going to bring up second down now for South Central Calhoun. I'm trying to write down the last big play. I was trying to figure out the yardage for it. Bring up 2nd and 4. Give Jewell a gain of 6 on the play. 10:27 left here in the first quarter. They'll hand it off to Caleb again. He's got a hole, bounces out to the outside, following his blockers. He'll zigzag back over towards the middle of the field, and he will pick up a first down. He takes it from the 25 up to just past the shy of the 10-yard line. They're going to mark it at the 11, give him a gain of 13 on the play, and that's after the first 2 runs were stopped. Caleb Jewell finding room there on the outside.
Well, and I like the fact that, he could have just kind of went out of bounds and, take what you can get, but, cut back in, picked up another 3 or 4 yards.
Patterson will bring the team to the line of scrimmage, a little bit of an offset I formation for the Titans. He'll toss it outside to Stickrod. He's got the edge. He's following his blockers. Higgins with a nice block on the outside, but not going to get much after that. It'll bring up second down now for SEC. Stickrod's second carry tonight. A little bit of Hayden's more of a speed back there for him.
Yeah, that's a good job again. Panorama defense just kind of strung it out, and that's where as a running back he's just got to decide, all right, I'm going to plant my foot, go straight ahead, and see if I can get 2 or 3, and sometimes those are the ones you break.
Going to hand it off to Jewell again. He'll cut it up the middle. It's going to bring up third down now. Titans can get a first down before they get into the goal and go situation here. But the first down marker's just at the 2. It's going to bring up third down now here for SEC. Jewell's third carry unofficially tonight.
Well, it's a great area. If you got a nice play action pass, they've been running it and fairly successful. Fake that run and look for a wide open receiver.
He'll hand it off up the middle to Cole Higgins. He's going to fight his way close to the first down. It might bring up a 4th down, but a 4th and 1 potentially here for SEC. Cole's second carry tonight. Give him a gain of about 7 on the play.
Ball spot on the 4. It is 4.
Oh, they're good.
4th and 2.
Bring up 4th and 2
for the Titans.
Patterson will go under center. Full house tee here for SEC. 3 backs in the backfield. They're going to give it to Jewell on the sweep by. It is read perfectly by Panorama. And South Central going to turn it over in their own territory. But it's also at the same time kind of works as a punt. You're pinning them deep here.
Right.
Panorama is going to be not in the best field position to start their first drive tonight. Titans with only 1 pass on the drive.
But you'd like to, the disappointing thing for the Titans is the fact that, receive the opening kickoff, you march the ball pretty much right down the field, and then, you get in that red zone and can't put it in.
It gets tighter down there. Coaches always talk about how tight it is in the red zone, and we just saw it there. Titans turned it over on downs. Panorama will spread it out a little bit. They'll hand it off up the middle, and that's read nicely by Charlie Natras, a tackle there.
And this is another strong tradition of Titan football, is just solid defense. And, it doesn't take a lot of points for the Titans to win because their defense is so good, and that was an example of it right there.
No gain on the play. Panorama kind of running the clock down here a little bit. They're still in the huddle on the carry. Previous play for Panorama was Austin Wagner, the running back. Panthers now come to the line of scrimmage. They'll be in the shotgun. They'll toss it out to Wagner again, and Krause in the backfield. Going to drop him for loss. Nobody blocked him. He got the tackle for loss.
I thought that was just about a safety, but they're going to mark it at the 1.
Give him a loss of a couple on the play. And it might be marked inside the 1 now with where they're marking. It's tough to see from where we're at, kind of where the football's marked, and I think it's just a hair off of the goal line.
I think you are right.
3rd and 12 coming up for Panorama. Ball on their own 1-yard line. They might just try to punch it up the middle a little bit on a quarterback sneak, and they're going to get a couple of yards back, but it's going to bring up 4th down in a punting situation here for Panorama. So getting stopped in your own territory plays in your own favor. You don't get Panorama unable to move the football a whole bunch, and you should potentially get good field position for your second drive tonight.
Yeah, there's no doubt that Titans ought to have the ball on their side of the football field. So,
Cruz, we're going to get a timeout on the field. I don't think SEC very happy with it. It looks like they had too many men on the field. It's 4th and 11 for Panorama. We will step away, take it with them. We'll be back in 1 minute for the punt when we return here on a Kick 106.7.
At the Lake City Vet Clinic, we offer full-service veterinary care, including wellness care, surgery, dental, and dermatology for dogs and cats. Hi, this is Dr. Morgan. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinary medicine and believe in treating every patient as if it were our own pet, giving them the same loving attention and care. Choose the Lake City Vet Clinic for your furry friends. We are proud to support the South Central Titans sports and activities. The Lake City Veterinary Clinic located on Main Street in Lake City.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Going to be down just shy of the 35-yard line for South Central Calhoun as they will get their second possession here in the first quarter. They were able to drive it down the field. Their first drive stalled out in deep in their own territory. Probably going to see them pound the rock again on the ground.
Yeah, I mean, that's where they had success. Although, the one pass they threw was a good one. So, maybe open something up there.
They'll give it to Higgins up the middle. He's going to drag a couple tacklers with him, gets a decent gain there on a first down, but it'll set up second down now coming up for the South Central Calhoun Titans. One pass so far here for the Titans on offense. It was about a 20-yard gain, a little over 20-yard gain there to Cole Higgins. Higgins coming in as their leading receiver on the season, as their leading rusher at running back. So a guy that kind of does it all over the field here for South Central Calhoun. A gain of 2 on the play for Higgins. His third carry tonight. He has got 9 yards. Run a little play action fake. Patterson going to roll out, looks downfield, and it's going to be knocked away. Great defense there in the backfield, or in the secondary. Safety coming up and making the play. I believe that was Becker there making the play from his safety position to knock it away. I think Krause, the intended receiver there, and it was a nice play there by Panorama in the secondary.
Well, I think Patterson, if he'd tucked it and ran, there wasn't much in front of him. I mean, the receiver was somewhat open, but he also had a good option there to just take off and run with it.
Going to bring up 3rd and 8, 4-down territory, likely for SEC. They'll hand it off to Cole Higgins up the middle. He bounces it out to the outside. He's going to have a first down, and Cole Higgins doing it on the ground, going to pick up a decent gain on the play.
Yeah, I tell you, when your defense is pursuing like Panorama has, that's a great play call that you give it to that fullback who hits that hole so much quicker. That's old school football players that watch the pros in college, and you got 4th and 1, and they hand it off six yards deep. Give it to that first guy where the defense can't get there.
They'll hand it off to Stickrod on a little bit of a sweep play. He's going to get a decent gain on first down. He'll be close to a first down. But it's going to bring up second down now here for South Central Calhoun. And Dave, they're moving the football right down the field again. They're going to have a second and short to give him Stickrod a gain of about 8 on the play. He's got 3 carries. They're working the football to different running backs. Stickrod with 3 carries. They got Higgins with 4 carries so far. Caleb Jules carried the ball 3 times as well. Keeps that defense guessing on who's getting the football.
Well, I'm sure Coach Case likes to see, you pick up 8 on first down. It gives you a lot of options on second down.
They'll hand it off to Higgins up the middle. He'll have the first down. He's still bouncing out tacklers trying to get into the end zone, but he's going to be short. It will be 1st and goal now coming up for SEC inside the 10. I think they're going to mark it at the 9 or the 8. I think they're going to mark it at the 9-yard line. So clock will continue to run here as we go just at 5 minutes left in the first quarter. 0-0 here. The score update brought to you by Grease Company Systems and Grease Company and Eco Water Systems. All spotted on the 9.
Here come the Titans.
Higgins, 5 carries unofficially tonight. That last one good for 4. They'll go on the full house tee set. They'll hand it off to Jewel, but the burst of speed bounces it off, and is going to dive for the end zone, and no signal yet. The far official going to signal that he is in for a touchdown. Caleb Jewell, a 9-yard run, will put the Titans on the board for their first touchdown tonight, and it'll be good for 6-0 lead. SEC awaiting the extra point here over Panorama in the first quarter.
Well, that's a good cutback by Caleb. You know, the play initially went left, and he cut it back and went right down the middle of the field.
Higgins, the kicker. Jewell on to hold. Snap a little high, but kick is going to be right down the uprights, and it'll be good. 7-0 SEC on top of Panorama. We will step away, take a break. We got Panorama's second drive coming up. We return here on a Kick 106.7.
Hi, this is Sarah Gaffney with Draperies Plus. We take great pride in creating custom window treatments, including beautiful shades and blinds, along with a variety of flooring, from carpet to luxury vinyl plank, to enhance any room in your home or office. We measure and install with free estimates. We're also proud to be the location to sell South Central Calhoun Titan gear for the Booster Club. So stop in and see us and let us design your place with stylish window treatments and flooring. By Draperies Plus in Rockwell City.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
I take a 7-0 lead over Panorama here in the Gatorade broadcast booth tonight. Casey Miners, Dave Birch with you guys. SEC on top of this Class A District 7 matchup. Higgins' kick's going to be a deep one. It's going to get past the original up man, and they will catch it and pick it up at the 5-yard line. Panorama working with the football, and they're going to get just shy of the 25-yard line for their second drive tonight. And Dave, SEC's defense really flexed their muscle on that first drive. You know, held a Panorama for -1 yards on that first drive.
Well, and I would expect nothing less, and I don't think we'll see anything different. You know, they're fundamentally solid. They play aggressive. You know, defensive line gets penetration, linebackers fill. You know, and I don't know how much Panorama can throw the ball, but you know, if they're going to move the ball, that's the only way they're going to get is throw it.
It's important to point out Panorama not on their starting quarterback. I believe this is about their third-string quarterback. Pass going to be complete. This is kind of a swing pass thrown out to the tight end. I believe that was Braden, just out of Panorama side. Braden, Minka, Meineke, I think is how they say it. Meineke? Yeah, looks like Meineke. Braden Meineke with the catch. No gain on the play. It's going to be Panorama's first pass and first reception of the night. Good for a gain of 0 on the play. Panthers come back to the line of scrimmage. They will hand it off up the middle, and no room to run was Austin Wagner on the carry. It's going to be a loss on the play. Didn't quite see who got in the backfield to make the play, but the defensive line was able to get pressure early there on the play and blew up the play in the backfield.
Oh, I think the reason you couldn't see who was in the backfield was there were so many of them. I mean, I think there was about 4 purple shirts back there. So, great job by the defensive line. I mean, it is literally impossible to run the football when you allow that kind of defensive penetration.
3rd and 14, another 3rd and long here for Panorama. They have a single back set. Blitz up the middle. Cole Higgins coming on the blitz, and a nice deflection by Garrett Krause in the pass protection, and nobody blocked Higgins up the middle, and it's going to be an incomplete pass, bringing up 4th down now for Panorama.
Yeah, when you got a young and inexperienced quarterback and you got a senior like Higgins coming down on you, it makes it hard to throw the football.
Stickrod will be back deep to receive the punt. I doubt it's going to happen, but Crandall is the punter as well, so don't be surprised if we see a fake potentially later on here in the ball game. Crandall with kind of a rugby-style punt, almost had it blocked. Stickrod going to pick it up, going to cut up the middle. He's got it out to the outside, breaks it past the 30 is going to be brought down shortly after the 30. And a nice job of noticing that he had the outside over there, picked it up, and it's going to be a good return there by Hayden Stickrod. It's going to set SEC up with good field position again for their third straight drive.
Yeah, if he could have broke that one tackle there, it was green grass to the end zone. But good tackle there by Panorama player, and hopefully we can just march it right down the field and stick it in. And, just a situation like this, you got to get control of the game and, almost demoralize your opponent.
SEC has ran 15 plays so far today. 13 of them are on the ground. I talked with Coach Case earlier in the week, and he said that we are going to try to come in and play physical smash mouth football. We have seen that on their first 3 drives.
Oh, absolutely. They the two physical things you want to see is they're running the football well and they're playing defense well. So, that really sets a strong precedence for the game.
And it's senior night tonight. We did mention earlier in our pregame show that with a win tonight, SEC clinches a playoff spot. They will more than likely lock up the 4th spot in the district, could potentially get the 3rd. It depends on how everything else plays out next week in the point system. But with a win tonight, SEC for sure clinches a spot in the Class A playoffs coming up starting in a couple of weeks. SEC back out there for their 3rd drive here tonight. First drive was stopped on a 4th and 2 inside the 10-yard line. Second drive able to cap it off on a 9-yard touchdown run by Caleb Jewell. Titans will come to the line of scrimmage in a full house T-set. Patterson under center, 3 backs in the backfield. Higgins, Stickrod, and Jewell. Trot in the backfield to hand it off to Trot up the middle. He's got room to run. He's going to have the first down and more. Gets it up inside the 20, just past the 15, I believe. Going to mark it at the 13-yard line. Good run there by Trot. Give him a gain of about 15 on the play.
That was a little bit of a counter, that we hadn't seen yet, and he kind of went back against the grain, and Panorama just wasn't ready for him.
Ball marked at the 13-yard line. They'll hand it off to Trot again. Bounces it out to the outside. Now cuts it back up the middle of the field, and it's going to bring up second down for South Central Calhoun. Back-to-back good carries there by Trot. Panorama player going to have to come off the field. Lost his helmet. They'll sub somebody on quick, and SEC moving right down the field again. Back-to-back good run. Sets up a second and medium here for the Titans. Not sure where they'll mark the ball. Just inside the 10-yard line. Ball at the 8. Give him a gain of about 5 on the play. Patterson will go under center again. They'll hand it off to Higgins. He bounces it out to the outside and is going to walk into the end zone. And it's going to be an 8-yard touchdown for Cole Higgins. His 6th carry tonight. The 2nd rushing touchdown for the Titans here in the ballgame. That's going to extend their lead momentarily to 13-0, awaiting the extra point.
One of the things I think they're doing a great job of is distribution of the ball. I think all 3 running backs have had significant carries and, different types of carries, and that's just hard to defend.
Higgins on to kick the extra point. Jewell will be the holder. Higgins' kick is going to be up and good. That'll give SEC a 14-0 lead. We are 2 minutes left here in the first quarter. Titans on top by 2 touchdowns. We will step away, take a break. Back in 1 minute here on a Kick 106.7.
Did you know if you experience a sports injury, Loring Hospital in Sac City has an experienced team that can get you back in the game. With the team approach at Loring Hospital, our physical therapist can provide you the one-on-one personalized rehabilitation you may need. At Loring Hospital, we help athletes of all ages be the safest and best they can be. For more information, call Loring Hospital in Sac City at 712-662-7105. Loring Hospital, extraordinary care right here.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Titans went for a little bit of a high pooch kick And it's going to give Panorama decent field position for their next drive here in the first quarter. We're winding down in the first quarter. We got your Culver Saxon report coming up in just a little bit. And Dave, it has been a fast first quarter so far. We are under 2 minutes to go here into this first quarter. 14-0 SEC on top here on a Kick 106.7.
I think we've had 3 passes. 2 of them were completed, so that kind of somewhat keeps the clock going. And everybody else has been run. So, yes, it has been a quick first quarter.
Titans on defense. They lead at 14-0. A rushing touchdown by Caleb Jewell. Another rushing touchdown by Cole Higgins. A dropped snap. Pressure in the face of Crandall, and is going to be brought out of bounds. Going to back him up a little bit. Going to bring up second down now here for Panorama. Looked like Dominic Warnke, the freshman, coming in, making a play along the defensive line. Going to pick up, I don't know if you call it a sack. He was kind of trying to get out of bounds, but it's going to be a drop for a loss. Backs him up.
Loss of about 9 yards. Second and 19.
Bring up second down now here for Panorama. It's like about a 2nd and 17. Ball will be marked just shy of the 30 at the Panorama 29-yard line. Titans on defense here. Crandall going to roll out on a quarterback keeper. Garrett Krause has played great. Ball comes out. Ball still bouncing around, but it's going to be dropped on there by Ashworth. I believe Leighton Ashworth, the receiver and cornerback, falling onto it. And Krause came in on a blitz. He might have punched that free. I'm not quite sure if he did or not, but Krause has played great. He's got a pass deflection. Had the tackle for loss on the first drive. Now coming in on a blitz and knocking the football free. He's played great on the defensive end so far tonight.
Absolutely. I was going to go back and mention that Warnke. He's a good-looking young freshman. I mean, he's a big kid. They list him 215 as a freshman. That's impressive.
3rd and 17 now here for Panorama. Titans bring a blitz again. Crandall rolls out to throw it downfield. It's going to be picked off by Caleb Jewell off the deflection. Titans with the momentum here in the first quarter, and it continues. They're going to have it in plus territory as the offense takes over. Crandall rolled out to the left, had a receiver open, hit off his hands. Jewell there for the deflection, and that's right time, right?
Great place. Yeah, great level of concentration to make the adjustment off that tip. So, boy, it sets up the Titans here real quick again.
An INT. So the Titans will have it just at the 40-yard line of Panorama. Patterson will go under center. Full house tee set again for South Central Calhoun. They put stick right along the left side of the scrimmage in motion. They're going to throw a jump ball for Krause, and I think Patterson and Krause were off on where they needed to go because it looked like Krause was trying to cut up towards the middle of the field. Patterson threw that ball out towards the left of the field, towards the sideline.
And anytime you see a player grab his head, it's like, I think it was his fault.
Going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for SEC. A minute 32 left here in this first quarter. Titans have been impressive so far. Defenses look good and the offenses look good. A couple rushing touchdowns on the offensive side for SEC. A turnover on the defensive end as Patterson will bring the team to the line of scrimmage. He'll go under center, 2 backs to the backfield. Hand off to Higgins up the middle. Gets it past the first wave of tacklers. Are going to have a decent gain. It'll bring up 3rd down now, and probably definite 4-down territory here for SEC. Not quite sure. Higgins has got a good leg. They might not trust him this far out. They're just shy of the 30 yet. Going to bring up about a 3rd and 4 here for Cole Higgins.
Hey, we've talked quite a bit about the running backs and whatnot, but the offensive line doing a great job. I mean, they're starting to move people and open up holes.
Stickrod on the carry. He's going to burst free, and he'll have the first down and a little bit more after that. Titans finding success on the ground. It's going to be Stickrod's 4th carry. We'll take it to the 33, just up to the 20. It's going to be a gain on the play.
Well, I was happy to see him, just what I had mentioned earlier. He got to the corner and nothing there and just took straight off up the field, and they weren't prepared for it, so great run there.
Patterson going to do a little of a bootleg to the left, going to be dropped for the sack, and good pressure there by Panorama on the sack. Braden Meinke picking up his 4th tackle for loss, his 12th solo tackle, his 12th tackle total on the season. And that might bring us to the end of the first quarter. Clock still winding. Play clock at 27. The game clock up at 16. It's going to be a loss of 9 there on the play. Titans lead it 14-0 here on Kick 106.7, and I'm thinking we're going to take this to the second quarter, as nobody's really in any hurry to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will end the first quarter here on a Kick 106.7. SEC on top, 14-0. We'll step away, take a break. We got the second quarter coming up in just moments here on a Kick 106.7.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Mackey Motors proudly supports the South Central Calhoun Titans athletics. It's been our pleasure serving Lake City and the surrounding communities for over 50 years, with our main focus being on customer satisfaction. When you purchase a new Chevy or certified pre-owned vehicle, use the Quick Lube Express bays or come get service or body work done, always know that Mackey Motors is a member of your team every step of the way.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Go to the second quarter. South Central Calhoun on the top of Panorama in Class A District 7 here. 14-0 with a win. The Titans clinch themselves into the Class A playoffs coming up in a couple of weeks. They'll just have to kind of finish business at the end of the season. They will go up to Earlham next week to round out their regular season. It's senior night tonight, Dave, as well. So, I think that's an important thing, and we kind of might have saw the emotions in the fast start because a lot of the seniors want to go out potentially the last time on the field with a win, and it's pretty important.
Well, and I think you're right in a sense that more than likely with their record finishing 3rd or 4th, that this will be their last home game on this field.
Stickrod going to bounce it out to the outside. This might be coming back. There's a flag right at the line of scrimmage. So we'll see what the call is as we start the second quarter here on Kick 106.7. We'll name that Motor Inn player of the game coming up tonight as well. That'll be in face mask on the defense, so it's going to be an automatic first down and a 15-yard penalty here for Panorama. And I didn't see it. It must have been when Stickrod cut back up towards the outside of the field on the spin move, but it's going to be a 15-yard penalty here on a Panorama, so give SEC a first down here to start the second quarter.
Yeah, that's a huge play. I mean, it wasn't a very successful run play, and then you get the 15 on top of it. Boy, that really helps.
Titans can still get a first down, the first down marker right at the 2-yard. Never mind there. I'm not sure that the guy went away. He had the marker on the far side of the field, but should be first down here for SEC.
Yeah, both markers on each side of the field have been gone. So yeah, this must be first and goal then.
They'll hand it off to Higgins up the middle. He's going to fall forward for a gain of a little on the play. It's going to be the 8th carry for Cole Higgins tonight unofficially. We'll bring in Mike Trott. We'll bring up. No, they must have not had. The penalty must not have been able to get them the first down. I thought it was an automatic first down on the face mask. They're going to say it's first down now. Higgins gets a yard to pick up the first down. So it's going to be first and goal now for SEC. I thought that the penalty gave him an automatic first down. They'll come in the full house tee. They'll hand it off to Trott up the middle. Tries to bounce it out to the outside, but he's going to be brought down by a group of Panorama tacklers, and that'll bring up second down here for South Central Calhoun. 14-0 SEC on top in the first half. We'll have your Culver's Halftime Report coming up in just a little bit. We'll give you the stats in the first half as well as run you through other scores from around the area tonight. We do have other football games for you broadcasted. Nick Breaks has got Carroll. They're up taking on Sergeant Bluff Luton in a big game there in Class 3A District 1. That's over on 93.7 K Carroll. Tom Hotcap. Kemper has a chance to clinch a district title tonight. They're taking on Sadell at home in Carroll. That's over on KCIM. Titans come to the line of scrimmage in the full house tee set. Patterson will be under center, 3 backs in the backfield. That's Trott, Jewell, and Higgins. They'll put Higgins in motion behind the play. They'll roll out Patterson on a bootleg. He's got blockers. Looks for the end zone. Goes over to the back of the end zone. And Charlie Natras wide open for the touchdown. And SEC going to extend their lead. It's a 7-yard touchdown catch for Charlie Natras. The 4th pass tonight for SEC. That one good for a touchdown. Natras with his first catch. And he'll pick up the touchdown for SEC as their lead will grow to 20-0 here in the first half, awaiting the extra point.
Yeah, Charlie just kind of went down that back end line, and the Panorama defender kind of let him go, thinking he was out, but he wasn't.
High snap, kick by Higgins is going to be up and good, and SCC going to have a 3-touchdown lead, 21-0. We will step away, take a break. Titans rolling early here in the first half. We'll step away back in 1 minute on Kick 106.7.
1 gig capable network and over a century of service, Cornbelt Telephone in Wall Lake is more than just phone. Serving Wall Lake, Lakeview, Sac City, Lytton, and Early with over 90 digital cable TV channels, fiber optic internet speed with unlimited data usage and no contract. We're Cornbelt Telephone, and we're powered by fiber optics so you can do more. Find us on Facebook, call us at 712-664-2221, or visit us on the web at cornbelttelephone.com to see what we can do for you. Go Raiders!
Hi, this is Dr. Jeff with Redenis Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and 24/7 Fitness Center in Lake City. We have expanded our services we offer and have a great team of providers to help you. You get outstanding chiropractic care here along with acupuncture and a 24/7 Fitness Center. And now we're adding a sauna. All of these services complement the others. Putting your health at the forefront is our mission. Let us help you improve your quality of life. Like us on Facebook, Redenis Chiropractic.
Kicking away. It'll be a deep one there by Cole Higgins. It goes through the return man's hands. He has to pick it up at about the 15. He's trying to bounce it out to the outside, but not going to be brought down much after that. And that was a great job of SCC flowing to the football, because the play started on the far side over by the SCC sidelines, came all the way back here to the Panorama sidelines. He didn't really gain a yard, just kind of ran straight down the 15-yard line, and they're going to get it just shy of the 20. I think they're going to mark it at the 16, as Panorama will take over for another drive here. Down 21-0 to South Central Calhoun.
Yeah, you as a special teams coordinator, you tell your guys, go down in your lanes, stay in your lanes, all that, and SCC did a great job of that.
Crandall will be in the shotgun. He'll have Wagner behind him in the backfield. He's going to drop back to pass, runs a little bit of screen pass, and it's read perfectly. Andrew Anderson holding on to the leg of the receiver as he fell down, and he's not going to get much, waiting for his teammates to come and make the tackle. It'll be a loss on the play. Tried to run a screen pass. It'll bring up second down now. And Dave, I don't think that Panorama has positive yardage today in the ball game. I
would highly doubt it. I would highly doubt it. But I'll tell you what, here's why. When that play, at the end of that play, I looked, there was 3 purple shirts that weren't in on that tackle. So that's great pursuit out of your defense.
Crandall will be in the shotgun again, and we're going to get a false start by Panorama. Wagner looked like he was going to get the football on a carry, went a little early, so back the Panthers up a little more.
Well, you had a SCC defensive lineman jump too, so it's going to be a matter of who they give it to.
They're going to get offsides on South Central Calhoun, so give 5 yards to Panorama here on the penalty. It'll still bring up second down. Second down is going to be second and long still here for the Panthers.
I suppose technically your running back could go in motion or do something like that, or shift, whatever. So I suppose that takes him off the hook. But defensive lineman, he jumped. There's nothing to that.
Crandall will be in the shotgun, a single back behind him. 2 receivers split out to each side of the formation. Landed off up the middle to Wagner, and he's not going to have much room to go. It's going to bring up third down here for Panorama. And we do have an injured player down on the field. I think, is that Wagner holding his knee after he carried the football? And it looks like it is. I think in on the tackle for South Central Calhoun was number 59. That is Jace Peterson, the defensive tackle, in there making the play for the Titans. And we're going to attend to the injured player down on the field here. We will step away, take a break. Be back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
Take a minute and think about your bank. Who's the first person you think of? That person who knows you and you trust to help you just the way you need it. At Bank Midwest, that's the kind of relationship we have with our customers. Because when it comes to your money, technology is great, but someone you can really talk to is indispensable. If that's what you want in a bank, we're your bank. Bank Mid who? Bank Midwest, the one with the just right banker for you. Member FDIC.
Parsons, the injured Panther, he gets up off the field and will walk it off. Let's hope that he can come back in to the game later on, but it's going to be 3rd and long here for Panorama, about a third and medium, 3rd and 4 coming up for the Panthers. Crandall will be in the shotgun again. He has Wagner behind him. Going to be a quarterback keeper. He's got a little bit of space, bounces it out to the outside. He's going to have the first down and more up past midfield. Now to the 40. He's got no one to beat. Andrew Anderson chasing after him, and it might be a touchdown, but a touchdown-saving tackle by Andrew Anderson. The Panorama in business, their biggest play tonight here in the first half.
Fake by the quarterback and the defensive end, outside linebacker, they all went running in hard, and quarterback kept it. And yeah, it was just a foot race, but nice effort by Andrew just to run him down. And the way the SEC's defense is playing, 1st and goal at the 3, they could easily stop him.
Ball on the 3-yard line, 8:22 left here in the first half. Labor Culver Saxon report coming up in just a little bit for you guys. We're going to get a timeout on the field by Panorama. We will step away and take it with them back in 1 minute here on a Kick 106.7.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support the South Central Calhoun students and athletes. We wish all the success in your upcoming sports season and in the classroom. United Bank of Iowa is here for your banking needs also. We're ready to help you with your first checking account or vehicle loan. We have all the conveniences that you want, like mobile banking, e-statements, electronic deposits, and more. We make banking easy at United Bank of Iowa, Lake City, Rockwell City, Lorville, and Lytton. Member FDIC.
Jacobson Seed, family owned and operated for more than 85 years. But why is it important for you to do business with a family-owned seed company? At Jacobson Seed, we are proud of our family-owned heritage. Our commitment goes beyond just selling seed. It's about cultivating relationships and sharing our passion for growth. It's about treating you like a member of our family. Our roots run deep with generations of knowledge and expertise that we pour into every seed we sell. Jacobson Seed, your American veteran, family-owned seed company.
Going to pick up a tackle for loss in the backfield. Caleb Jewell making the tackle, and that'll back up Panorama a little bit here for their second down play coming up. 2nd and goal still here for the Panthers. It's a 21-0 lead for South Central Calhoun. Panthers looking to chip back into the lead, because if you're SEC, this could potentially, the way it's going, get the running clock here in the first half, and you don't want to see that if you're Panorama.
No, definitely not. But, this could show how big a play Andrew Anderson made by saving that touchdown.
2nd and 9. They're going to keep it on kind of a jet sweep quarterback keeper, and is going to be dropped for a loss on the play.
Yep, Panorama is going the wrong direction here.
Draper kept it. Panorama's only had 2 positive yardage plays tonight, the 67-yard run, but then they had two carries for 1 yard each. So not a lot of forward momentum for Panorama's offense tonight, and it's going to be a loss of 2 on the play by Draper. Likely 4-down territory here for the Panthers. It's 3rd and 11. They'll have Crandall in the shotgun. Wagner to his left. He'll roll out to the right. He's got room to run. Now going to look towards the end zone. It's going to be caught just short. It'll bring up 4th down now, and a big 4th down here for South Central Calhoun. Draper caught the ball, give him a gain of 10 on the play. It was a nice out route and a nice rollout to the quarterback on the bootleg. It's going to be down to the 1 yard line, and it's 4th and 1, and a big play coming up here for the Titans. They'll have Crandall underneath center. They're going to give him on a quarterback keeper. It doesn't look like he's in, and he is going to be short in that. You mentioned they're pulling guys off on the pile, and it's going to be a stop there by SEC, and that big tackle there by Andrew Anderson came back in favor for the Titans.
Yeah, that's why you always tell your kids, don't give up on any play, and how important every play can be. And that was here again. That was a great effort by Andrew, and literally saved him the touchdown.
Titans with their worst field possession here in the first quarter. 6:43 left in the worst field possession here in the half. We have 6:43 left in the first half as they will go under center, and we have whistles on the play, and we might get a timeout by Panorama. We've got a lot of stoppages here after the first quarter went by. A lot of stoppages, injuries, a couple timeouts. We'll go ahead and keep it here. And Dave, you want to go up as much as you can here in the first quarter, but does SEC start to? They're on their one. I don't want to sound stupid by saying this, but if they kind of get in decent territory, start to open up the playbook a little bit, maybe spread it out a little more. But you found so much success on the ground.
Well, and I think he's trying to set a precedence too. Not obviously this game is under control, but like you said, they got a big one against Earlham. If they win tonight, which obviously they should, now they're looking at a playoff game. So getting in that mindset that we're going to play physical, we're going to run the football. He's coaching not just for this game, but maybe for one or two down the road.
Both teams will come back on the field following the timeout. It's a 21-0 lead for South Central Calhoun. Patterson under center in the full house tee look. They will hand it off up the middle to Higgins. Higgins is going to get a gain of a couple on the play. It'll bring up second down now for South Central Calhoun. Again, Titans come in 3-3 on the year. They are 2-3 within a district play. Going to bring up a second down play now for South Central Calhoun. We'll name that Motorin Player of the Game coming up tonight. Motorin and Carroll, Premier Toyota and a Chevy dealership. Are they from sales to service to parts and collision? Ball marked on the 2. Going to bring up a 2nd and 9 now here for the Titans. Give Higgins a gain of 1 on the previous play. Patterson goes under center. He'll bootleg out to the left. He's got a couple blockers. Now brings it back over to the far side of the field. Going to cut it upfield. Had nobody open downfield. Good coverage in the secondary. Going to bring up third down now. Gain of a couple on the play. Just shy of the 5. Give him a gain of 3 for his second carry tonight. Had a 9-yard sack and then a gain of 3 there. We'll bring up third down here for South Central Calhoun.
Yeah, they got 3 receivers, trips on to the right, but good job by Panorama covering all 3 of them.
SEC going to go in the shotgun. Patterson with Higgins to his left. They'll now move Stickrod across the field, and we might get a timeout on the field by SEC. Another timeout here in the second quarter. We'll step away, take it with him. Coach Case had to take his visor off. Doesn't look very happy on the far sidelines. We'll step away. Back in 1 minute here on a Kick 106.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
With a big catch, going to take it just shy of the 50. Ball was at the 4. It now moves up to the 45-yard line. Biggest play today for South Central Calhoun. Puts them in business with the first down at their own 45-yard line.
Well, that was kind of that same pattern they ran earlier, just a go route and nice completion there.
Going to hand it off up the middle to Stickrod. Stickrod going to get up past midfield. Going to be shy of the first down. A gain of about 40 on the previous play there for South Central Calhoun. Cole Higgins has done a nice job running the football, but also has a catch of 40 and a catch of 25. So has done it in the receiving game as well. It's going to be an 8-yard gain for Stickrod on the last play. Stickrod's last carries 8, 13, and 8. So he's starting to find his group here in the ball game. Patterson will be the lone man in the backfield. He's going to put Stickrod in motion. They'll give it to him on a jet sweep. He's going to bounce it out to the outside. Going to pick up the first down. I think he's just going to get the first down. We're going to get a flag, and it might be on Panorama here for kind of dragging him out of bounds.
Yeah, they did a good job, pursuit defense, but, the whistle blew and they kept pushing him, and, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty.
And it's going to be a first down regardless here for SEC because the run had enough for the first down. But it's going to be a 15-yard penalty on Panorama, whistle blowing, and they kept dragging him and pushing him out of bounds. Going to get a personal foul, late hit on the defense. It's going to give a first down for SEC. They lead 21-0. We're going to get our first quarterback change. Mentioned in the pregame that Andrew Anderson might get some run at quarterback here tonight. Got some run last week in the West, lost to West Hancock. He'll come in and play quarterback as Luke Patterson will take a seat on the bench momentarily. 4:22 left here in the first half. Anderson going to be in the shotgun. Higgins to his left. Two receivers to each side of the formation. Titans working left to right down your radio dial here in the first quarter. Anderson throws it out to Natras. Natras going to be close to the first down. His second catch tonight. Give him a gain of about 9 on the play. Andrew Anderson with his first pass tonight.
Yeah, it looks like he's a little short. Hey, usually I've seen a lot of players play with a cast or, padded, whatever, injury, but seldom do you see a quarterback with a cast on.
Give him a gain of 7. Second down coming up. Anderson will swing it out to Higgins. Higgins has the first down, gets past the first wave of tacklers, and he will have it inside the 20, just shy of the 15 for South Central Calhoun as they keep moving down the field. This could potentially be a 99-yard drive for SEC if they can cap it off here with a touchdown. Another 7-yard gain there for the Titans. Anderson's second 7-yard gain. That pass going to be a little too high for Krause. And one thing, SEC going to throw the football more when Andrew Anderson is in there. We've seen that 3 straight throws since he's come into the ballgame.
Well, I know Andrew's a great athlete. He's also a very, very good baseball player. So, I'm sure he's got a great arm, and you just see by the velocity on the throws that he's throwing it with some zip on it.
Anderson will be in the shotgun, trips to the right of the formation. He'll drop back to pass. Good protection by SEC. Looking to go upfield. He'll tuck it and run. Cuts it back up over to the left side of the field. Going to go around a couple defenders.
Pick up a block.
He's going to get the first down. Clock will continue to roll, and it'll be a 10-yard gain on the carry for Andrew Anderson.
I think he ran 45 yards to get that 10-yard carry, but, good job keeping the play alive and using your speed. So put him in a good spot here about on the 10-yard line, 11-yard line.
Titans will keep it with Andrew Anderson and a quarterback keeper. He'll lunge forward. He'll be in between the 2, just shy of the 2, might be marked at the 3. Give him a gain of 3 on the play. Bring up second down now here for South Central Calhoun. Ball is at the 3. Anderson in shotgun again with Higgins to his left. Andrew Anderson going to keep it on a quarterback keeper, and he will run into the end zone for a 3-yard touchdown. That'll put the Titans on the board again, as they lead by 4 touchdowns now here in the first half. 2:56 to go. Have that Colbert Saturn report coming up for you in just a little bit.
Yeah, if Panorama had any hopes, they needed a stop there. But, big momentum, and again, looking at the future for the Titans, what a great drive that coaches can talk about. Hey, this is all the good things we've done, and we got to keep doing that.
Higgins' kick is going to be up and good. It's a 99-yard drive for South Central Calhoun. They cap it off on a 3-yard touchdown run by Andrew Anderson. We will step away, take a break. Titans lead at 28-0. Back in 1 minute here on a Kick 106.7.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
With kick for South Central Calhoun. Panorama going to get a good field position here for a drive in the second quarter. And Dave, it's been dominated by SCC. The first 3 or 4 drives was pound, pound, pound on the run. They opened the playbook up a little bit that drive, and we saw it through the air.
Yeah, quarterback change, and obviously the focus of that was let Anderson throw the ball and then utilize Anderson's speed and agility the last couple runs that put him in the end zone. So, it's nice to have that diversity and depending on what the defense is doing to do different things offensively.
Andrew Anderson, a four-sport athlete here for South Central Calhoun. Pass there by Crandall, going to be incomplete. It was intended for Meinke. Goes out of his hands, and it happened to a kid like Andrew Anderson, who's a four-sport athlete, is huge. He stars was a state qualifier in track for the high jump. Was an all-state plus selection for baseball, as well as playing football this year.
And it's sad because there's so few of those anymore. The kids are specializing in whatever, and, four-sport athletes just are a rarity anymore.
Crandall will draw back to pass. It's going to be tipped at the line of scrimmage, and we might have an interception here by Andrew Anderson. Titans going to get the football back, a diving play. We're talking about him, and right on cue, he makes the play.
And he's got his 2 fingers all taped up in a cast and whatever. That's incredible.
Caleb Jewell with an interception earlier. Now Andrew Anderson with an interception on the defensive end. Made a big tackle earlier in the play. They're going to talk if he maybe caught the football or not. They're going to award him the interception, so it will be SEC football.
Upon further review, we do have an interception.
They will keep Anderson out there playing quarterback. Had a touchdown-saving tackle earlier that helped SEC. Drove him right down the field. Had capped it off by a touchdown. He'll find Krause over the middle, and he's got one man to beat, and it's going to be a touchdown on the first play for SEC. And they are rolling right now, up by 5 touchdowns. It's going to make it a 34-0 ball game awaiting the extra point.
Yeah, here we were kind of thinking, they marched down the field and maybe they can score once, and had a 99-yard drive, which was good. And I don't think anybody anticipated what we just saw here.
54-yard play. Krause's first reception tonight. Cole Higgins on to kick the extra point. Kick is up, and it is good. SEC on top, 35-0. I think we might have encroachment. They're going to mark it off. The white cap, one of the Panorama kids jumped off sides. I wonder if SEC will just decline the penalty and take the extra point. Up 35-0, and that might be what they do here as SEC is walking off to the sidelines. I think they're going to end up declining the penalty. We're looking over for Coach Case to see what he wants to do. And they will go ahead, decline the penalty. SEC up 35-0 here into the first half. A 54-yard catch by Andrew Anderson finds Garrett Krause going over the middle of the field. He beats the defenders, and it will be a touchdown. SEC will be back in 1 minute. They lead 35-0 here on Kick 106.7.
Here at the Lake City Drive-In, let us make you a meal or snack that you'll love. We have an amazing menu with something for everyone. People love our roasted chicken and our juicy burgers. And ice cream is delicious at any time of the year. Check out our Facebook and look for our daily specials. The Lake City Drive-In is open 7 days a week. Come in or call ahead and use the drive-thru. 464-3005, the Lake City Drive-In, located on Main Street across from the high school in Lake City.
Nothing better exemplifies teamwork than the hard work and dedication of our local area student athletes. The same can be said for the team at Domino Motors in Sac City. Whether it's pre-owned or new, parts or service, Domino Motors has the expertise you don't just need but deserve. To see their full lineup or to view their weekly ad, visit them on Facebook today. Domino Motors, Sac City's ideal Chevy dealer and proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders.
Panorama with the possession, and Dave on that kickoff, I don't think I've ever seen that before. The up man caught it, they handed it off to another guy, and then took it on another guy to reverse. So 3 different players touched it on the kickoff. SEC read it perfectly, and it's going to be decent field position here. SEC going to jump off sides on the hard count, so give Panorama 5 extra yards here. They will be up past their own 35-yard line here as we inch closer to the end of the first half. Under 2 minutes to go. That Culver-Saturn report coming up for you in just a little bit. We'll go through other district scores from around the area, as well as give you the first half stats and first half thoughts, as well as coming up again on that Culver-Saturn report. Crandall going to roll out to the right. He's got a couple defenders in his face, lobs it down over the middle, and it's going to be incomplete along the sidelines. Grady Isaac in good coverage there to knock it away as he will pick up the pass break up the senior corner. One thing I want to mention there is that they took their receiver all the way across the field. Isaac had to run with him across the field, stuck with him, and broke up the pass.
Yeah, and what helped also was, we had some defensive pressure from the line. And, at this level, especially quarterbacks, they see somebody coming at them. It's hard to make that throw.
Crandall looking to go deep. He's got pressure in his face. He's going to keep it on the quarterback keeper now. Runner out of bounds. It'll bring up 3rd down. Stops the clock momentarily here for... the clock going to continue to run with it being 35 points. Now that we are in running clock situation here.
I don't follow rules like I used to. I always thought that started the second half.
It might have been a new change because I did a game earlier this year that I had the same situation. They're going to throw a nice ball and a nice catch.
Nice, yes.
A nice ball there by Crandall on the catch is Leighton Ashworth. It was just over the shoulder, the only place the receiver can get it across the field. A great ball there. Will give Panorama the first down as they are going to have to try to hurry up to get into the end zone with 24 seconds left here in the first half. Crandall will go deep again. He's going to launch it that way, and it's going to be almost picked off. Luke Patterson read it perfectly, but just dropped it out of his hands, and the pass will fall incomplete. Clock continues to run with it being a 35-point lead here for South Central Calhoun.
Well, it could have been picked off, and it just about was caught on the tip, so...
Crandall will drop back to pass again. This will be the last play of the first half. He'll go over the middle of the field. It's going to be an interception by Charlie Natras, the 3rd interception of this first half by the Titans. And Charlie Natras gets his name on the board with an INT, and that will end the first half here for Panorama in South Central Calhoun. SCC leads it 35-0. We'll be back with your Culver-Saturn report coming up in just moments here on a Kick 106.7.
From bump, set, spike to the crack of the bat. At Motor Inn of Carroll, we love our high school sports, and we love the opportunities to support our local schools, athletes, coaches, and parents. Through the hard work of our kids, we get the enjoyment of watching and listening to their activities. Other life lessons, like teamwork and citizenship, help create outstanding young women and men we are so proud to sponsor. Good luck to all of our local sports teams. From Motor Inn of Carroll.
At the Lake City Vet Clinic, we offer full-service veterinary care, including wellness care, surgery, dental, and dermatology for dogs and cats. Hi, this is Dr. Morgan. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinary medicine and believe in treating every patient as if it were our own pet, giving them the same loving attention and care. Choose the Lake City Vet Clinic for your furry friends. We are proud to support the South Central Titans sports and activities. The Lake City Veterinary Clinic located on Main Street in Lake City.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Hi,
Hi, this is Sarah Gaffney with Drapers Plus. We take great pride in creating custom window treatments including beautiful shades and blinds along with a variety of flooring from carpet to luxury vinyl plank to enhance any room in your home or office. We measure and install with free estimates. We're also proud to be the location to sell South Central Calhoun Titan gear for the Booster Club. So stop in and see us and let us design your place with stylish window treatments and flooring by Draperies Plus in Rockwell City.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Did you know if you experience a sports injury, Loring Hospital in Sac City has an experienced team that can get you back in the game. With the team approach at Loring Hospital, our physical therapist can provide you the one-on-one personalized rehabilitation you may need. At Loring Hospital, we help athletes of all ages be the safest and best they can be. For more information, call Loring Hospital in Sac City at 712-662-7105. Loring Hospital, extraordinary care right here.
Nothing. South Central Calhoun on the top at the half over Panorama. We'll run you through stats coming up here in the halftime report, as well as run you through some of the district scores around the area. First, Dave, I'm going to talk about thoughts in the first half. SEC dominated, opened the playbook there towards the end. It's been an SEC show. You know, on the defensive end, they got 3 interceptions already tonight, 3 turnovers by Panorama, and they've been able to run the football. And Andrew Anderson came in and threw the football really great for him in 2 drives. Yeah,
Andrew Anderson obviously just kind of changes the complexity of the Titan offense. You know, he's fast. He's just an overall natural great athlete, and throws such a nice ball. And you know, they've got receivers that can get open and catch the ball, and they've got some size in their receivers. So, you know, it just gives SEC a different dimension. And, you know, what can you say about the defense? They and here again, Andrew Anderson with a defensive play of the first half by saving a touchdown at the 2-yard line, and then the entire team defense steps up again, and I think they ended up turning it over about the 15-yard line. So just very dominant performance on both sides of the line.
SEC with 3 interceptions on the defensive end. Caleb Jewell, Andrew Anderson, and Charlie Natras all picking up interceptions. And Andrew Anderson came in, you know, led a 99-yard touchdown drive, came in about when they were about at the 50-yard line, finished off the drive for Luke Patterson, had it capped it off with a 3-yard rushing touchdown. And the following drive for Panorama, he got an interception. And then what does he do on the first play of the next drive? Throws a 54-yard touchdown pass. You mentioned the dynamic ability of Andrew Anderson showing tonight here in the first half. We'll run you through the little bit of stats that I have already added up here for you at the half. We'll give you the rushing stats for SEC. Hayden Stickrod, unofficially 6 carries, 33 yards there in that first half. Cole Higgins, 9 carries, 41 yards and a touchdown. Caleb Jewell with 4 carries, 28 yards and a touchdown. Also, Andrew Anderson on the night has 3 carries for 16 yards and a touchdown. We will get you the rest of the stats coming up here in your Culver's halftime report. We'll also give you area scores from around the districts. We'll try to get you some scores from SEC's districts, kind of see how the Week 8 might potentially play out for you guys. We'll step away, take a break. We'll be back with more of Culver's halftime report coming up in 3 minutes here on a Kick 106.7.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, We can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Mackey Motors proudly supports the South Central Calhoun Titans athletics. It's been our pleasure serving Lake City and the surrounding communities for over 50 years, with our main focus being on customer satisfaction. When you purchase a new Chevy or certified pre-owned vehicle, use the Quick Lube Express bays or come get service or body work done. Always know that Mackey Motors is a member of your team every step of the way.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
One gig capable network and over a century of service, Hornbolt Telephone in Wall Lake is more than just phone. Serving Wall Lake, Lakeview, Sac City, Liddon, and Early with over 90 digital cable TV channels, fiber optic internet speed with unlimited data usage and no contract. We're Hornbolt Telephone, and we're powered by fiber optics so you can do more. Find us on Facebook, call us at 712-664-2221, or visit us on the web at cornbolttelephone.com to see what we can do for you. Go Raiders!
Hi, this is Dr. Jeff with Redenis Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and 24/7 Fitness Center in Lake City. We have expanded our services we offer and have a great team of providers to help you. You get outstanding chiropractic care here along with acupuncture and a 24/7 fitness center. And now we're adding a sauna. All of these services complement the others. Putting your health at the forefront is our mission. Let us help you improve your quality of life. Like us on Facebook, Redenis Chiropractic.
Take a minute and think about your bank. Who's the first person you think of? That person who knows you and you trust to help you just the way you need it. At Bank Midwest, that's the kind of relationship we have with our customers. Because when it comes to your money, technology is great, but someone you can really talk to is indispensable. If that's what you want in a bank, we're your bank. Bank Mid who? Bank Midwest, the one with the just right banker for you. Member FDIC.
5-0, SCC on top of Panorama here at the half. We're in your Culver's Halftime Report. Culver's celebrating 40 years in business, 12 years in Carroll. Culver's, welcome to Delicious. We're running you through district scores from all of the area teams. Class 3A District 1, Sergeant Bluff Luton on top of Carroll at the half, 7-0. That's a big one there in a Class 3A District 1. Tigers on the outside of the playoffs looking in. Sergeant Bluff Luton undefeated, came into the week ranked number 3. And mostly Floyd Valley up on Sioux Center at the half, 28-7. Bishop Elon on top of Boyden Hall. Rock Valley 31-0 at the half. Class 2A District 8 Kemper rolling past Sadell 42-0 at the half. That's over on a KCIM. Des Moines Christian, Roland Story tied 7 apiece there. At the half, and then Greene County on top of Southeast Valley 7-0. That one in the first quarter. Class 1A District 2, Manson Northwest Webster on top of East Sac County 8-0 in the second quarter. We do not have scores yet for Eagle Grove and Emmitsburg or Pocahontas area into Sioux Central, Sioux Rapids. Class A District 7, SCC on top here at the half 35-0. That is the only Class A District 7 score we have at the moment for you guys. 8-man District 1, Arweva Rockets on top of Newell Fonda 19-7. That's a big one for Arweva. They win. They get the chance to potentially play for the third seed in their district next week against Boyer Valley. Remsen St. Mary's on top of Woodbine 12-8. They're a battle of top 5 teams. Woodbine 5, Remsen St. Mary's 4 there in 8-man District 1. That's in the second quarter, and those are the only other games we have there in 8-man District 1. In 8-man District 9, Audubon on top of Collins Maxwell 8-6 right now in the second quarter. Glidden Ralston leads at Coon Rapids Baird 6-0 in the second quarter as well. Again, you can find all of those scores up at our sports website at sports.1380kcim.com. Click on that new Auto Group live scoreboard page for you. That just keep refreshing it. That's updating you throughout the night and as games are going on. We do have the New Way Auto Group, a scoreboard show also going on tonight as well. That'll run from 10 to midnight right here on a Kick 106.7 as well as the KCIM. Jeff Blankman, I believe Jim Molitor and Mason Nealon going to be on that tonight for you guys. And SEC up at the half here, Dave, 35-0. What have you seen from the Titans kind of second half outlooks for SEC? I imagine we're going to see some younger kids getting into the ball game to kind of keep some kids fresh, as it looks like SEC can lock up a playoff spot tonight?
Well, I tell you one thing I'd like to mention, the offensive line of Wyatt Mercas, Sam Cardwell, Max Hardy, Jace Peterson, Marshall Bunt have just done a great job. First quarter basically did a great job opening holes for the running backs, and then with the addition of Andrew Anderson in the quarterback spot, did a great job of protecting him from any defensive pressure. So, great job by the offensive line. I think you're right. You're gonna, I'd be surprised if you saw Andrew Anderson again. Having had one injury, you don't want to take a chance. They might play the first group, maybe somewhat for third quarter, but then fourth quarter, I think you'll see everybody else, and that's a great situation to have too. You got maybe a few extra people here tonight with parent nights, and to maybe let some of these kids that don't normally play much get a chance, and so it should be a good second half, just to give a lot of kids some experience. And I got to do real quick, I got to give a shout out to my retirement employer, Corey Cattle Farms. They're gracious enough to, I was working for them today in the field, and they let me, take off and come here and help Carroll Broadcasting. So shout out there to Corey Cattle Farms.
We'll give you the first half passing and receiving stats for South Central Calhoun. Unofficially, Luke Patterson, 2 of 5, 69 yards there in that first half. Andrew Anderson, 3 of 4 for 68 yards and a touchdown in that first half as well. So kind of balance there, throwing the ball between the two quarterbacks. Receiving-wise, Cole Higgins has got 3 catches for 69 yards. Charlie Natras with 2 catches for 14 yards and had a 7-yard touchdown in there as well. And then for South Central Calhoun as well in the receiving game, a 54-yard touchdown catch on one reception for number 20, Garrett Krause. So very balanced throughout the air. The quarterbacks are finding multiple receivers, and they've been able to run the football with multiple kids, Dave. That keeps the Panorama defense guessing, and it's been a great game plan offensively for SEC coming into the first half.
Oh, absolutely. And again, I think I mentioned the counter one time. They've run outside. They've used a fullback, Higgins up the middle. Just making it hard for the defense to, counter on just one person or one play, So, Coach Case doing a good job of calling plays to keep Panorama off their game.
We will step away, take a break. We got second half kickoff on 3 minutes here on Kick 106.7.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support the South Central Calhoun students and athletes. We wish all the success in your upcoming sports season and in the classroom. United Bank of Iowa is here for your banking needs also. We're ready to help you with your first checking account or vehicle loan. We have all the conveniences that you want, like mobile banking, e-statements, electronic deposits, and more. We make banking easy at United Bank of Iowa, Lake City, Rockville City, Lorville, and Lytton. Member FDIC.
Jacobson Seed, family owned and operated for more than 85 years. But why is it important for you to do business with a family-owned seed company? At Jacobson Seed, we are proud of our family-owned heritage. Our commitment goes beyond just selling seed. It's about cultivating relationships and sharing our passion for growth. It's about treating you like a member of our family. Our roots run deep with generations of knowledge and expertise that we pour into every seed we sell. Jacobson Seed, your American veteran, family-owned seed company.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
We are getting set for the second half here on a Kick 106.7 Panorama. Will receive the second half kick, and they need to kind of get a touchdown here on this first drive, Dave, to kind of stop the bleeding a little bit here in the football game, because it's going to start, the half's going to start with continuous clock. You get a touchdown, the continuous clock stops, and then you can kind of work your offense a little bit more.
Yeah, I mean, Panorama, it's tough going into the locker room for both coaches. You know, Panorama trying to, rely on pride and still try and do things right. And, SCC is, same thing, stay focused on your job, all that. But just two totally different, scenarios.
First half kickoff going to be caught about the 10. Draper will bounce it out to the outside, and he's going to go out of bounds. As SCC's defense, we talked about it in the halftime, 3 turnovers forced in that first half. An interception by Caleb Jewell, an interception by Andrew Anderson, and an interception by Charlie Natras there to close out the first half. They have been great in the backfield. I was trying to keep track of Panorama's stats, but I would almost bet Panorama under 100 yards in that first half.
Oh, no doubt. I mean, beyond that, what was it, about 60-yard run? They had a couple nice passes there at the end, but no, I don't see them anywhere near 100.
Hand off to Wagner. We're going to get a big hit on the SEC defense there to start the football game. Charlie Natras with the tackle in the backfield to start this second half. And it's going to bring up a second down now for Panorama. See if SEC might potentially leave the starting group out here for the first couple of drives in the third quarter. No gain on the play. Titans are up 35-0 over Panorama. Crandall will drop back to pass. He's going to throw it over the middle, and that's going to be an interception, the fourth of the night. Grant Krause with the interception. And SEC's defense has been all over this new quarterback here for Crandall. Again, Crandall probably, I think, the third-string quarterback, because he came in last game and played a little bit for the first 2 quarterbacks that played. I think the other 2 are hurt tonight.
Well, and that's what you worry about. I think it's Charlie Natras is down. Didn't exactly see what happened to him, but, he's still on the ground. So, for either team, whether you're ahead or behind doesn't matter. You really hate to see kids, get injured.
Yeah, Charlie Natras still on the ground. We'll step away, take a break. We'll be back in 1 minute here on a Kick 106.7.
Here at the Lake City Drive-In, let us make you a meal or snack that you'll love. We have an amazing menu with something for everyone. People love our roasted chicken and our juicy burgers. And ice cream is delicious at any time of the year. Check out our Facebook and look for our daily specials. The Lake City Drive-In is open 7 days a week. Come in or call ahead and use the drive-thru. 464-3005, the Lake City Drive-In, located on Main Street across from the high school in Lake City.
Nothing better exemplifies teamwork than the hard work and dedication of our local area student athletes. The same can be said for the team at Domino Motors in Sac City. Whether it's pre-owned or new, parts or service, Domino Motors has the expertise you don't just need but deserve. To see their full lineup or to view their weekly ad, visit them on Facebook today. Domino Motors, Sac City's ideal Chevy dealer and proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders.
Up the middle. Starting to get some new kids into the ball game for SCC as well. And Grady Isaac caught a pass on the first down play, and given the ball is Stoddard. Stoddard going to pick up, or maybe lose a yard on the play. Going to bring up 3rd and 11. Give him a loss of a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 11 now here for South Central Calhoun on their first drive of the second half. Anderson in at quarterback for the Titans. He'll draw back to pass. Looks to go over the middle of the field. Has Caleb Jewell. He's going to cut it back up the middle. He will be down at the 1 yard line. A 26-yard pass there for Andrew Anderson. And the Titans are in business again here in the third quarter, looking to make it a 40-point lead potentially here in the half.
Yeah, Andrew Anderson, the thing you don't talk about, he's left-handed, and again, really throws a nice ball.
They'll hand it off to Stoddard up the middle. He's going to get a loss on the play, maybe a no. I think they're going to award no gain on the play. Stoddard will take a seat. He'll come trotting off the field. Trot back on for South Central Calhoun. Going to try to punch this in. It was 2nd and goal. Ball on the 2 yard line here for the Titans, looking to extend their lead tonight. Anderson gives it to Tron, and that play's blown up in the backfield. Going to bring up 3rd down now for SCC. Stoddard coming back into the game will bring the play in, I'm assuming. Trot will trot off. No gain on the play for Trot. It's the 3rd carry tonight unofficially. He's got 3 carries for 20 yards. See the wind starting to pick up a little bit.
It is.
35-0 SCC on top. Continuous clock on right now here in the third quarter. We're at 8:17 left. Anderson in the shotgun. He'll toss it out to Stoddard. He's going to bounce it out to the outside, and he's going to walk into the end zone. He almost got caught, but a 2-yard touchdown run. And, Dave, that is great for a kid that doesn't get to play a whole lot, but does all the dirty work in practice throughout the week on the scout team and stuff like that to get the kids ready, to get the other kids ready. And it's nice to see a kid like that awarded with a touchdown.
Absolutely, and he did a great job. The one guy that has shot at him, he just kind of hit him with a good stiff arm right in the chest and bounced off and got in the end zone. So, yeah, that's what's nice about this situation. I mean, you hate to see blowouts, but like I said, you're absolutely right. It gives everybody a chance to maybe get some playing time that doesn't normally do it.
Higgins PAT is going to miss. It'll be no good. The Titans will lead 41-0. We'll step away, take a break. We're back in 1 minute. Panorama gets the football back when we return here on a Kick 106.7.
At the Lake City Vet Clinic, we offer full-service veterinary care, including wellness care, surgery, dental, and dermatology for dogs and cats. Hi, this is Dr. Morgan. We are dedicated to providing the highest level of veterinary medicine and believe in treating every patient as if it were our own pet, giving them the same loving attention and care. Choose the Lake City Vet Clinic for your furry friends. We are proud to support the South Central Titans sports and activities. The Lake City Veterinary Clinic located on Main Street in Lake City.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
The kick going to roll out of bounds a little bit, so SCC going to elect, or Panorama going to elect for the Titans to re-kick the football here into the third quarter. And Dave, clock stop momentarily. 8:06 left here in the third quarter. 41-0 South Central Calhoun on at top of Panorama. We're likely going to potentially see some younger kids starting to sub into the game here for the Titans with the 40-point lead.
I think what they called was offside. Basically, somebody on the kick team got a little ahead of the kicker, so I don't think there was a choice. It's just they had to back up 5 and kick it again. So
SEC will kick it again. Ken Cole Higgins, your kicker. Only missed 1 PAT tonight. Had a big 31-yard field goal the last time they did the Titans against ICAM Manning. Ball going to be caught. They'll hand it off to Crandall. They'll give it to Ashworth on the reverse, and a nice open field tackle by Stickrod to kind of hold it from busting open there. And Panorama will get the football back. 41-0 SEC on top. Here we are in the third quarter. We'll name that Motor Inn Player of the Game. Coming up tonight, Motor Inn Carroll Premier Toyota and Chevy dealership for everything for sales and service to parts and collision. That'll be posted on our Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network website. That's tvsportsnetwork.com. Also at sports.13kcim.com. Also check it out on our CB Sports Network Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram page later on tonight as well. Crandall will be in the shotgun, one back behind him. Two receivers split out to each side of the field in a single back formation. Crandall going to keep it on a quarterback keeper. Cole Higgins back in the backfield for the tackle for loss, and it looks like Charlie Natras back into the game, going to make the tackle for loss there. Higgins had him in the backfield. Crandall did a nice job of shaking off the tackler, but a nice flow for South Central Calhoun. I guess, that was Charlie Natras did make the tackle. I thought it was Charlie Natras. Then I saw Trot here for a minute. I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, 24-25. They're each on the outside linebacker, so it's kind of hard to tell. But one thing that's great to see out of the SEC linebackers, is how they get going forward. They don't wait for the ball carrier to come to them. They go up. They go forward.
Panorama going to hand it off to Wagner in the backfield. He's going to get a decent gain. We'll bring up third down now here for Panorama. Going to be interested to see kind of how Panorama plays this. If you get to a fourth down, do you go for it being down so much, or do you kind of just play for next week? It's interesting to see what they do here on this third down call.
Yeah, and it's a tough call. You hate to just give SCC the ball in the 30-yard line, but doggone, you're down 41-0. What do you got to lose too? So
you're going to run a screen pass out to Meinke, and that's going to be caught, but it's going to bring up fourth down, a tackle in the open field there for South Central Calhoun. Give you the number on the kid.
Caden Hammond.
Caden Hammond going to come in and make the tackle.
I was going to mention him 2 different times on kickoff. He's stayed in his lane, done his job, and has made a good tackle on the kickoff team. And now he's played in defensive back, doing a good job.
Panorama will punt. Punt going to go towards the SEC sidelines. Grady Isaac going to get out of the way, and it will roll up just ahead of the 40-yard lines to the Titans 41. They will take over here with the 1st and 10. We have 5:22 left here. Clock continuing to run with the running clock on here in the second half. 41-0. South Central Calhoun on top of Panorama. Casey Miners, Dave Burks with the guys tonight in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Catered by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Looks like Andrew Anderson still in at quarterback for South Central Calhoun. Me and Dave going to have a tough time naming that Motor Inn Player of the Game coming up tonight. A bunch of kids have played really well tonight in the win for SEC. Clock continues to run. Play clock down to 10. We're under 5 to go here in the third quarter. Anderson going to be in the shotgun. He'll have 2 receivers split out to each side of the formation. They'll put Isaac now in motion. Anderson drops back to pass, comes it over to Hammond, and it's going to go through Hammond's hand, and Hammond had room to run as soon as he caught it.
That's my fault. I talked him up about how good a job he's doing, and then he had a pass he probably should have caught. But, let's look at the good side of it. That was a great ball by Anderson again.
One thing that Coach Case can do here, the clock's going to continue on, so incompletion not going to stop the clock. You can kind of work your offense a little bit to get you prepared for next week and then that playoff game coming up for it.
Well, there's no doubt. Up 41-0 to throw the ball like they are. They're playing for games down the road, not tonight.
They'll swing it out to Caleb Jewell. Jewell will get back to the original line of scrimmage. 8 passes for Andrew Anderson so far tonight. And we've seen kind of him take over halfway through that second quarter, and then here in the third quarter, Luke Patterson hasn't taken a snap so far here in the third quarter. It's going to bring up 3rd and 10 here for South Central Calhoun. Anderson in the shotgun. He's got Trott to his left. He'll drop back to pass. He'll swing it out to Trott. Trott's got blockers. Now cuts it back up the field. He's not going to have the first down, but it'll be just up past the 45-yard line. And we'll see what SCC does. The defense has been able to stop Panorama. At this point, you give them a touchdown, it's still a 35-point lead. Do you go for it here on 4th? And it looks like they're going to do that right now. Going to bring up about a 4th and 5 here for SCC.
Well, again, this is a play they may need to make next week to in a crucial close game. Oh, a little quick kick here.
We get a little bit of a quick kick, and Andrew Anderson, the punter, going to kick it back to Ashworth, and Ashworth, a nice open field tackle there by Cole Higgins, going to be brought down. Shortly after he catches it. Clock continues to run under 2:40 to go here in the third quarter. Titans will be back on defense. The defense has looked really impressive tonight here for SEC.
That's a play that Coach Case has done for years, having your quarterback be the punter. And, just like they don't send anybody back because they think you're going for it. And you just snap to your quarterback and they kick it. And, it's worked well for them for many years.
Clock continues to run. Play clock down to 8. Panorama now coming to the line of scrimmage. Crandall will be in the shotgun. One back to his left. He'll try to put a man in motion coming across the line of scrimmage. He'll give it to him on a little bit of a jet touch pass to look like, and it will be a tackle for loss. Trott making the tackle in the backfield. It'll bring up a 2nd and long now play here for Panorama as we go under 2 to play in the third quarter.
Yeah, the Titan defense just continues to be dominant.
And we might have a timeout on the field. South Central Calhoun going to take the timeout. We'll step away, take it with them. 1:44 left here in the third quarter. SEC leads 41-0. We'll be back in 1 minute here on a kick of 106.7.
Hi, this is Sarah Gaffney with Draperies Plus. We take great pride in creating custom window treatments, including beautiful shades and blinds, along with a variety of flooring from carpet to luxury vinyl plank to enhance any room in your home or office. We measure and install with free estimates. We're also proud to be the location to sell South Central Calhoun Titan gear for the Booster Club. So stop in and see us and let us design your place with stylish window treatments and flooring by Draperies Plus in Rockwell City.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the New Way Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
New Way Auto Group, home of warranty forever.
Panorama's doing here. They have everybody else split out to the far side of the field. They're going to swing it out to a receiver there, and he's going to flip it to a lineman. A lineman's going to go ahead and run for the first down, and I don't know if I've ever seen that play before in my life, Dave.
I don't know how that's legal when, maybe the first pass was forward, I guess.
Well, I think the first half would have had to been backwards
for
that to work, and it's going to end up working because Crandall took it, and it was the center, Crandall, a receiver split out to the right. Everybody else, the whole offensive lineman and the other skill players were on the far side of the field on SEC sideline. Crandall threw a backwards pass to the lone back behind the line, and he tossed it to a lineman who ran down the field, picks up the first down. I don't think I've ever seen that play before in my life.
So obviously that lineman was on the end of the line of scrimmage and was eligible. Otherwise, I don't think that would work.
Crandall
going
to keep it on the quarterback keeper. And folks, it wasn't like a busted up play. It was a designed play to go that way.
Oh, definitely.
It's going to bring up 2nd down now for Panorama. Under 35 seconds to go here in the first half. One more play does have to run here in the third quarter.
Now you're down 41-0. What the heck? Have a little fun, and maybe somebody gets lucky.
Yeah, it gives something the team, even though Panorama going to fall to 1-6. It gives them whoever they're playing next week to kind of, okay, we got to watch out for that now. You know, it's the little added edge that it might give you going into your next week's matchup. A tackle for loss. They're going to bring up third down, and that will probably end the third quarter here on Kick 106.7. SCC on top, 41-0. We will step away, take a break. Fourth quarter coming up in just moments here on a Kick 106.7.
For more than 40 years, Culver's has brought you fresh, never frozen deliciousness. And since 2012, we have been proud to serve the Carroll community. From mouth-watering burgers to our one-of-a-kind custards, our goal at Culver's is simple. Satisfy your hunger with the highest quality products delivered to you with a smile. Whether you are a coach, player, or parent, Culver's is the perfect destination to build team spirit. Come celebrate 12 years in Carroll with us.
Culver's, welcome to Delicious.
Did you know if you experience a sports injury, Loring Hospital in Sac City has an experienced team that can get you back in the game. With the team approach at Loring Hospital, our physical therapist can provide you the one-on-one personalized rehabilitation you may need. At Loring Hospital, we help athletes of all ages be the safest and best they can be. For more information, call Loring Hospital in Sac City at 712-662-7105. Loring Hospital, extraordinary care right here.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
From footings to framing to finish, for farm, home, or commercial, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Going to go for it here on fourth down. They're going to let it go deep to Draper, and he's going to haul it in. I don't know. They're going to call it incomplete. It just dropped there at the end, so an incomplete pass will give the Titans the football back on a fourth down, and they will be able to run the clock a little bit. Imagine they're going to try to run the football here and kind of wind this clock down as we are at 11 minutes left tonight in tonight's ball game. It's gone by quick. We've been in running clock since about the part of the portion of the second quarter tonight for you guys. It's a 41-0 lead. South Central Calhoun on top of Panorama tonight here on Kick 106.7.
You know, one thing, that effort by Draper there, they're down big, they're not going to win the game, but it's great to see kids still compete and, still trying to make plays and do things like that.
I think Charlie Natras, that's not Charlie Natras, that is Cooper Natras into the game, 44, getting the carry there for the Titans. Natras, the younger Natras brother of the three. Give him his first carry of the night. There's a flag on the play. We're going to get a holding against the Titans, so that'll back him up here and replay the down. Sergeant Bluff-Luton up 14-0 on Carroll. Nick Brinks has got that call tonight for you guys over on a 93.7 at KKRL. Kemper was also up big at the half. You can check out all of the scores we have from around the area for the area teams, as well as some of the district scores for you up on our New Way Auto Group scoreboard page. That's at sports.13kcim.com for you. New quarterback into the ball game for South Central Calhoun. Going to swing it out to Cole Higgins. Higgins with another catch tonight on the coming in playing quarterback. Evan, that's Kate Higgins coming in to play quarterback. Kate Higgins in now playing quarterback for South Central Calhoun. Cole Higgins gets the catch. Going to bring up a second down play here now for the Titans. A second and long as they have it just at the 42-yard line just shy of the 54, South Central Calhoun. Landed off up the middle to Cole Higgins. Higgins going to get just shy of midfield.
Well, one of the things you're seeing here is the offense for next year. You know, and it was interesting, you know, as a tradition that SCC has was when they basically called game and took the seniors out, none of the offensive linemen were included. So, you know, you start to get really excited about next year that you're going to have your front five back to block. So, exciting news for next year.
A 3rd and 10 here. Cade Higgins going to swing it out to Stickrod. Makes one man miss, bursts upfield, and it's going to bring 4th down now in plus territory for the Titans. About a 6-yard gain there for Stickrod on the catch. Bring up 4th and 5 for South Central Calhoun. 8 minutes and 35 seconds left here in the ball game. 41-0 SCC on top of Panorama. Titans have led from the get-go tonight. And they will go back in the full house. T. Higgins under center at quarterback. That's Cade Higgins. He'll drop back to pass and is going to be brought down for a sack. Titans will turn it over on downs. That'll give Panorama the football back. Trying to build some momentum going into next week. You get a touchdown here and you don't get shut out. That's kind of a big thing. But on the flip side, you know, you want the seniors on the sideline are preaching to those kids for SEC to make a tackle. We want the shutout on Tuesday night.
You bet. You know, and that's great motivation for your defensive team in particular. Is you know, it's a big deal to post that shutout. So yeah, you got the coaching staff, you got everybody on the field and everybody on the sideline saying, hey, let's get her done.
Panorama comes to the line of scrimmage, 6 seconds on the play clock. They'll toss it out to the running back and a nice open field tackle again by the Titans. That was Garrett Krause. 7:30 left here in the ball game. 41-0 South Central Calhoun on top. Got your New Way Auto Group scoreboard show going on tonight as well. That'll run from 10 to midnight here on a Kick 106.7 as well as KCIM. We will more than likely get done well before that will start tonight for you, so that'll be starting at 10 o'clock here on Kick 106.7. Crandall in the shotgun. Going to roll out to his right. Got pressure in his face. Krause and Cooper Natras chasing after him. He's going to let one go downfield. And what a throw to find the open receiver. Was falling out of bounds. Found the open receiver downfield. It's going to be a big play for Panorama. On the reception was Landon Kirtley.
Yeah, the receiver, I think, came way across the field and got behind the defense. And, you know, the young kids, sometimes they're not used to playing against somebody who can throw it that far.
41-0 SEC on top. 6:30 left here in the fourth quarter. Panthers with the 1st and 10, ball on the 10-yard line. They'll swing it out.
And there he
They're
scored.
going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown puts Panorama on the board late here in the fourth quarter. It's going to be 41-6, awaiting the extra point. We'll see if they'll go for 2 or kick that extra point. No signal yet. He might have been out of bounds. They're going to mark him out of bounds, I think. So, or are they going to make it? Or are they going to say he scored? I don't know. I didn't see a signal.
Well, there's 6 on the board.
Yeah,
we're going to go by that.
Board. Yeah, 41-6 here on the board, and they will trot the field goal unit out, I believe, to kick the extra point.
Well, somebody's looking at their play sheet on their wristband, whatever. So.
And
no,
they're going to go for 2 here. They'll have Draper in at quarterback. They'll keep it to him on a quarterback keeper. Going to bounce it out to the outside, being chased. He's going to get into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. We'll make it 41-8. Titans will get the football back. We'll be back in 1 minute here on a Kick 106.7.
Mackey Motors proudly supports the South Central Calhoun Titans athletics. It's been our pleasure serving Lake City and the surrounding communities for over 50 years, with our main focus being on customer satisfaction. When you purchase a new Chevy or certified pre-owned vehicle, use the Quick Lube Express bays or come get service or body work done, always know that Mackey Motors is a member of your team every step of the way.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
1 gig capable network and over a century of service, Hornbelt Telephone in Wall Lake is more than just phones. Serving Wall Lake, Lakeview, Sac City, Lytton, and Early with over 90 digital cable TV channels, fiber optic internet speed with unlimited data usage and no contract. We're Hornbelt Telephone, and we're powered by fiber optics so you can do more. Find us on Facebook, call us at 712-664-2221, or visit us on the web at hornbelttelephone.com to see what we can do for you. Go Raiders!
There was a holding on the 2-point conversion that we didn't catch while we were at the break. Try no good now. Agile will stay 41-6. We'll step away, take a break. We'll be back with the Titans' possession here in the fourth quarter in 30 seconds on a Kick 106.7. Never mind, we will go ahead and keep it here. I can't get the commercial to play, so SEC going to take over on their next drive. It's 41-6, 6:24 left here in the ball game. The Titans have led from the get-go tonight, and they are looking to pick up a big district win in their favor tonight and kind of lock up a playoff spot. Titans probably going to be on the road to open up the playoffs, because they will either get the 3rd or the 4th seed in their district, depending on how stuff plays out next week. But Titans for sure are in with a win tonight.
Well, it's going to be a pretty lopsided statistic comparison tonight. SCC just moved the ball all over the field, both through the run and through the pass, and Panorama just struggled to move it all night. So very, very dominating, definitely, from the defensive side of the football.
Yeah, besides a big run and a big pass, Panorama hasn't moved the football well. It's going to be kind of an onside kick. It's going to be recovered by South Central Calhoun, but I think they're going to get an offsides on the kick by Panorama. So they will redo the kick, back them up 5 yards. It'll go from the 40 to the 45. They're going to go to the 35. That's where they will mark the kick. And 41-6, SEC on top. Titans got their hands team out to kind of protect against an onside kick here.
Yeah, that obviously is a dead ball penalty, because there's no accepting it or anything. It's just automatic 5 and do it again.
6:24 left here in the ball game. SEC on top, and then that Motor Inn player of the game coming up tonight as well. They're going to quickly snap it.
Ooh, and they might have
got it. And a bunch of Panorama guys pointing for the football, saying they got it, and they do have it. Panorama ran up to the line, kicked it quick, and it went through one of the first original guys on the line for SEC. Went through his hands. It'll be Panorama football. Clock did not run. I thought it would have ran when they touched it, but 6:24, and they're going to whistle for the clock to start running, as the play clock will go down to 20. Panorama back with the football, seeing if they can cap off a little momentum here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, still, even though it's 41-6, still got a little excitement here going on.
They're going to hand it off up the middle. That's to Draper. Going to bring up second down. Now for Panorama. Excuse me, that was 15 on the carry. That was Bryce Dawes on the carry, the junior. Listed as a wide receiver and a DB, playing some running back in tonight's ball game. Panthers will come back to the line of scrimmage. It's second down here for Panorama. 2nd and 7. Just over midfield at SEC's 49. A nice missed tackle and open field. Dawes makes Evan Myers miss, and it's going to be a decent game just shy of the 45. It'll bring up third down now for Panorama. Clock continues to run. 4:20 left here in the football game. More new kids starting to check in here for SEC. Try to give you some of the kids that have checked into the game. Is Coltley Timmerman, as well as I believe Hallis Stye is checked into the game. Crandall under pressure. He'll loft it downfield. His throw is going to go out of bounds. go under 5 to play. Other kids in the game as well. Number 58, that is Maximus Hardy, also in the game. Number 62, Julian Merca. In the game as well for SEC is Christian Oliver. Hammond, we mentioned, was in the game earlier. He's still out there. Run through some other trends.
Tom Folsom, 75, is in there. Jeremy Treber is in there.
Curtis Bullock in there as well, a freshman. We're going to get a timeout on the field by Panorama. 4:27 left here in the fourth quarter. We'll step away, take a break. Back in 1 minute here on a Kick 106.7.
Hi, this is Dr. Jeff with Redena's Chiropractic, Acupuncture, and 24/7 Fitness Center in Lake City. We have expanded our services we offer and have a great team of providers to help you. You get outstanding chiropractic care here along with acupuncture and a 24/7 fitness center. And now we're adding a sauna. All of these services complement the others. Putting your health at the forefront is our mission. Let us help you improve your quality of life. Like us on Facebook, Redena's Chiropractic.
Take a minute and think about your bank. Who's the first person you think of? That person who knows you and you trust to help you just the way you need it. At Bank Midwest, that's the kind of relationship we have with our customers. Because when it comes to your money, technology is great, but someone you can really talk to is indispensable. If that's what you want in a bank, we're your bank. Bank Mid who? Bank Midwest, the one with the just right banker for you. Member FDIC.
Resume action here in the fourth quarter on Kick 106.7. Casey Miners, Dave Birch with you tonight in the Gatorade broadcast booth. Gatorade distributed by Pepsi Beverages in Carroll. Athletes for Feel, Recover, and Perform. Panorama with the football in plus territory on the SEC 46-yard line. Crandall going to keep it on a design quarterback keeper. He'll have the first down. Tackle made there by Hollis Stye, I believe. Move to 6. It'll be just shy of the 40. First down coming up here for Panorama. Clock continuing to run, under 4 to go here in the ball game. 41-6, SEC on top. They've led from the start tonight. A couple more substitutions coming into the game for the Titans. I believe that is Tejan McCullough into the game. Panorama going to swing out a receiver. Crandall looking to go deep. Showed a nice deep ball tonight. The pass going to be incomplete. It'll bring up second down now here for Panorama. Crandall has thrown a nice ball despite 4 interceptions tonight for Panorama. I think they've got future at the quarterback position here. He's thrown 2 really good deep balls tonight.
Well, yeah, he's thrown the ball fairly well, and he's had a couple of nice runs, too. So, yeah, definitely something to build on for Panorama next year.
Crandall will swing it out again. It's going to be caught on the screen pass, and the man's going to break a tackle. He's going to walk into the end zone. Panorama going to get on the board. Will make it 41-12 momentarily, awaiting the extra point. We'll give you the number on the kid that went into the end zone. Wasn't a starter tonight for Panorama. That is Blake Schwartz, the junior receiver, catching the touchdown, and that'll put Panorama on the board again, 41-12. Clock stops, 3:04 to go here in the fourth quarter. Panthers going to go for 2. Crandall will be in the shotgun. He'll bootleg out. They're going to throw it to Ashworth, and it's going to be incomplete. 41-12. Panthers with back-to-back scoring drives. Titans get the football back. We're back for hopefully the last 3:04 of the ball game when we return here on a Kick 106.7.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support the South Central Calhoun students and athletes. We wish all the success in your upcoming sports season and in the classroom. United Bank of Iowa is here for your banking needs also. We're ready to help you with your first checking account or vehicle loan. We have all the conveniences that you want, like mobile banking, e-statements, electronic deposits, and more. We make banking easy at United Bank of Iowa, Lake City, Rockwell City, Lorville, and Lytton. Member FDIC.
Jacobson Seed, family owned and operated for more than 85 years. But why is it important for you to do business with a family-owned seed company? At Jacobson Seed, we are proud of our family-owned heritage. Our commitment goes beyond just selling seed. It's about cultivating relationships and sharing our passion for growth. It's about treating you like a member of our family. Our roots run deep with generations of knowledge and expertise that we pour into every seed we sell. Jacobson Seed, your American veteran, family-owned seed company.
Panorama going to kick the football off back to SCC as the Titans lead it 41-12 here as we are winding down the fourth quarter. Going to be caught by the up man. I believe that's Timmerman on the outside. Going to bounce it out to the outside, and he'll go out of bounds. SCC going to get the football back here as the clock will stop momentarily. We're under 35, so the clock will now stop on an incomplete pass or if somebody goes out of bounds. 3:04 to go here in the football game. A man down on the field. That's a Panorama player hurt on the SCC sidelines. Again, a bunch of new faces going to come into the game for the Titans. They have led from the get-go, led 35-0 at the half, added a touchdown in the third quarter. Panorama has outscored SCC 12-0 here. Kind of garbage time touchdowns for the Panthers here late in the football game. And they still have a Panorama player down on the far side of the field. We will step away, take a break. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on a Kick 106.7.
When you buy from a local business, like one of the new Auto Group dealerships, the money stays right here in the local community. Supporting local businesses helps our local economy, and that lets us help local organizations, schools, and giving back to our community. Good luck to all players from the New Way Auto Group dealerships with locations in Coon Rapids, Jefferson, and Pocahontas.
To be potentially just a cramp as he will trot off to the Panthers sideline here. Titans will come to the line of scrimmage. 3:04 to go here in the ball game. They lead it 41-12. Higgins in that quarterback. He'll be under, Patterson back in the game at quarterback. He'll be under center. Cooper Natras with a nice run, and he's going to have a first down. About a 12-yard carry there for Cooper Natras. He's a bigger back, and he showed his strength there, piling through defenders as he picks up a first down.
Yeah, again, you're seeing some kids that next year are going to be kind of the main guys, and so to see some positive contributions out of them, even at this point of the game is exciting for next year.
Clock continuing to run. We'll go under 3 to play here on a Kick 106.7. Patterson will go under center. Hand it off up the middle. Going to be a short gain on the play for South Central Calhoun. On the carry was number 36. That's Dominic Warnke, the freshman, carrying the football. We're going to get some substitutions for Panorama onto the field as well. 2:35 left here in the ball game. Name that Motor Inn player of the game coming up tonight. Motor Inn to carry Premier Toyota in a Chevy dealership for everything from sales and service to parts and collision. We'll be posting our Carroll Broadcasting Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram pages as well.
It says something a little about the Warnke, just being a freshman and a starting defensive lineman, and yet he's a running back for the JV team. So obviously, very good athlete that we're going to see a lot of in the next 3 years.
Patterson going to hand it off to Warnke again. They're on second down. Going to bring up third down now for SCC. We go under 2 to play here in the football game. You pick up a first down. Clock likely going to be in your favor here. I mean, obviously it's still in your favor. You're at 41-12. But you pick up a first down here. Is likely going to be able to run it out in a knee on it a couple times to go into the locker room. Very happy tonight here on a senior night. Titans taking their time. Play clock down to 14. Now down to 10 as they come to the line of scrimmage. 1:26 left here in the football game. Titans lead at 41-12 here on Kick 106.7. Patterson under center. Full house team in the backfield. Will hand it off to Cooper Natras. He's going to pick up the first down. And he's had 2 really nice runs here on this drive. Had a carry for 12. That one good for about 5 on the play. And it'll give it a first down for South Central Calhoun. Clock continues to run. Play clock resets as it is taken down now to 25. Ball on the Panorama 29-yard line. First and 10 for SCC. I'll go down to the field after tonight's game. Catch up with Coach Case for that New Way Auto Group scoreboard show. That's going to run from 10 to midnight right here on Kick 106.7 as well as KCIM. Play clock down to 1, and Luke Patterson will knee on it. That should do it. I think the play clock and the game clock pretty closely synced up.
Yeah,
Might have to do it one more time, potentially here, but that should do it for tonight's ball game. SEC going to pick up a 41-12 win as they will go to 4-3 on the year, and they lock up a playoff spot here in Class A coming up in a couple of weeks. One more knee there by Luke Patterson, and that will end tonight's football game as both teams going to come down and shake hands. We'll step away, take a break. Got your Mackey Motors postgame show coming up. We'll name that motor and player of the game in that postgame show here on a Kick 106.7.
Since 1968, Mackey Motors has been serving Lake City and the surrounding communities with new and certified pre-owned vehicles. Mackey Motors is a full-service dealership providing oil changes in our Quick Lube Express bays, a service department with world-class trained technicians, a body shop and collision center with the latest equipment, a full vehicle detailing department, or come talk with one of our highly knowledgeable sales staff.
Recipient of the GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City, MackeyMotors.com.
Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is a proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is dedicated to providing reliable, affordable, and responsible electricity. Whether watching TV or using the internet, Raccoon Valley's member owners depend on the electricity from Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative to power their lives and to keep them connected with family, friends, and communities. Raccoon Valley Electric Cooperative is your Touchstone Energy cooperative.
As the temperatures drop and the leaves change color, so too does the focus for many young athletes. Transitioning from fall to winter sports brings the potential for injuries. At Stewart Memorial Community Hospital in Lake City, our team of physical therapists offer a variety of services, including sports medicine, dry needling, concussion management, and more. They specialize in sports injuries and performance, helping your athletes get back in the game quickly and safely. Learn more at stewartmemorial.org.
Few people know as much about truck maintenance and repair as RJV Transport and Diesel Repair. Hi, it's Big Pete. As an owner-operator, I understand how crucial it is to get your truck back on the road. Our technicians have the knowledge to get it done right. With competitive shop rates and good old-school experience, we're here to keep you rolling smoothly. Plus, we are one of the only shops in the area certified to do hazmat tanker inspections. RJV in Westside, 663-4500, or call my wife, Sarah, at 790-4543.
Here at the Lake City Drive-In, let us make you a meal or snack that you'll love. We have an amazing menu with something for everyone. People love our roasted chicken and our juicy burgers. And ice cream is delicious at any time of the year. Check out our Facebook and look for our daily specials. The Lake City Drive-In is open 7 days a week. Come in or call ahead and use the drive-thru. 464-3005, the Lake City Drive-In, located on Main Street across from the high school in Lake City.
Nothing better exemplifies teamwork than the hard work and dedication of our local area student athletes. The same can be said for the team at Domino Motors in Sac City. Whether it's pre-owned or new, parts or service, Domino Motors has the expertise you don't just need but deserve. To see their full lineup or to view their weekly ad, visit them on Facebook today. Domino Motors, Sac City's ideal Chevy dealer and proud supporter of the East Sac Raiders.
We are in your Mackey Motors post-game show here on Kick 106.7. Mackey Motors, recipient of that GM Mark of Excellence Award for 15 years running. Together, let's drive at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Mackey Motors right here in Lake City across the street from the football field. And, Dave, it was a great game tonight from SEC from the start to the finish. They win 41-12.
Yeah, I mean, they just dominated the line of scrimmage on both sides. Offensively, they ran the ball when they wanted to. They threw the ball when they wanted to. You know, had some grinding, the 99-yard drive, just grinded out. And yet they had some big plays, too. So a lot of momentum, I think, that's going to be carried over to next week and into the playoffs. And you always like to see, a dominant defensive game. And, they did that as well.
SEC will be on the road at Earlham coming up next week to round out their regular season with a win tonight. Titans clinch a playoff berth there in Class 1A playoffs. That's coming up, or Class A playoffs is coming up in a couple of weeks, and that's got to be a big focus, Dave, for them moving forward.
Oh, absolutely, and I'm sure that was a moment, or the motivation tonight, maybe all week, of saying, guys, we we're sitting here at 500, but we have a tradition here. I mean, the Titans have been in the playoffs an awful lot here in the last, since South Central Calhoun was formed. So, great opportunity for the guys, and they rose to the occasion.
We're going to name our motor in a player of the game tonight. Dave, we're going to go with Andrew Anderson. Unofficially had him for 7 of 9 throwing the football tonight, 98 yards, a touchdown, 3 carries, 16 yards, a touchdown saving tackle in the first half, and then had an INT on defense as well.
Yeah, and again, people don't see it, but I'm sure it's padded, but he's playing with a cast, and when you're the quarterback and every snap is a shotgun snap, and the interception, I just to me that really says a lot about the type of athlete he is.
Again, I'll get down on the field, talk with Coach Case tonight. Dave, want to thank you for joining me. It's been a pleasure getting to call the game tonight, and especially on an SEC win.
Oh, absolutely. I enjoy doing this, and, working with the various announcers from Carroll Broadcasting, and great opportunity, so thank you very much.
Again, Titans win tonight 41-12. We'll get down on the field, talk with Coach Case for that New Way Auto Group scoreboard show coming up here on a Kick 106.7 from 10 to midnight. Again, SEC wins 41-12. I'm going to say thank you for tuning in to high school football tonight on a Kick 106.7.